Well, the historic Brodie Road Muslim Cemetery held its first burial in 127 years this week. The Cape Town Muslim community welcomed the reopening, which they believe will go a long way in addressing the shortage of burial space in the city. Well, Newzroom Afrika's Nasiphi has the story.
127 years after its closure, the Brodie Road Muslim Cemetery in Wynberg has reopened for burials. The Muslim community say this could not have come at a better time as burial space in the metro is dwindling.
We had an established cemetery which is still running, which is Constantia, which is not too far from here. So there wasn't a pressing need for a Muslim burial space. But with the advent of COVID and the number of deaths which occurred during 2020, 2021 because of the COVID pandemic, it obviously exaggerated the need for a burial space. And with this space being laying dormant for quite a while, we made a request to the city to reopen it.
It's been just over a decade since a committee representing the community and officials from the city of Cape Town sat around the table discussing the reopening of the cemetery. This family from Hanover Park is the first to lay their loved one to rest at the newly reopened cemetery.
Truly a family who are definitely not by the best of state and come from Hanover Park are benefiting from it now today and not having to go too far to come and visit their beloved father. But it's testament not to us but to the man he was, that he was chosen to go down in this historic manner. And we ask Almighty Creator Allah to grant him paradise ultimately.
The cemetery has the capacity of over 500 burials. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Nasiphi in Wynberg.